Hey, it's Monday morning. It ain't God good, and won't He do it? Oh yes, He will. Oh yes, He will. Hey, today is Medical Monday, and I'm here with my daughter Amber Pay. Before I forget, I forget what I said. Y'all said Lee Crab, Lee Crab, Lee Crab. You say the same thing every morning. I'm gonna say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Hey, that throw y'all balance a little bit. That's how life is. Today is Medical Monday. I got my daughter here, Amber. Amber, we're gonna talk about today about depression. How familiar are you with depression, Amber?
Are you about to cut me off?
Amber, would I do something like that, Amber?
Yes, you
No, I
would.
would not, Amber. Seriously, how familiar are you with depression?
Very.
But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with the white beard smiling and profiling and finally realize, y'all trying to size me up. I apologize, Amber. Now, Amber, are you familiar with depression?
I mean, yes.
In what way?
What do you mean?
Have you seen somebody that's depressed and probably want to do harm to themselves or do harm to somebody else?
Yes.
So what did you do?
Call the hotline.
What's the hotline? 777-993-11. No, this thing, like I said, I want you on this show because, like I said, I know you say you deal with kids that are autistic and everything, and I know for a fact that depression is real, and sometimes a lot of people that you deal with, have you heard the saying, "The eyes are the gateway to the soul"?
Yes.
And sometimes you can look at somebody's eyes and say that they're not in the right space, and some of the things that they're saying is not matching their actions. And that's why I said depression is real, because I dealt with some people, different walks of life and everything. People come talk to me and stuff. I said, you know what? I said, I need to talk to this person a little bit deeper. And because what they're saying is not adding to the way they're living. And I thank God that I did do that, because they were thinking about doing bodily harm to themselves. So have you ever encountered something like that?
I mean, the people that I've encountered, they've talked about it, but I haven't seen it in action.
Talk about what?
Killing themselves, harming themselves.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Was somebody that's close to you?
Yes.
So what kind of encouraging words did you say to them to get their thought process from doing harm to themselves to, like I said, loving themselves?
Honestly,
Yeah. This is what if. I want you to always be honest.
Daddy, that's a part of my answer. It wasn't a question.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I don't. As much as I would love to give a perfect answer, sometimes you just don't know what to say when a person tells you anything like that, because it's a person who you care about, and they're literally telling you that they tried to, or that they don't want to be here. But I will say that I said that in the moment I felt like it was selfish, because I understand that mentally you probably don't want to be here, or whatever you're going through internally. It just feels like you can't escape it. And so the best way to not feel anything anymore is to take yourself out. It's hurtful when you have a person call you and tell you that they don't want to be here. And it's like, you already having me envision my life without you. And I feel like, to me, that's not fair.
Emmy, what you said is totally, totally true. And people say things sometimes that to me it's like a cry for help. They don't know which direction to go, and they feel that's the only way to go is to try to take themselves out of existence, and that is a selfish act to me. But I don't know the depth of people's pain, but I can tell you sometimes me as a normal thinker, sometimes when things are not going right in your life, sometimes even me now, I ask God, why am I still here, God? Sometimes I wish I was just gone. But that's what we all feel sometimes. I'm not talking about doing no harm to myself. I'm just saying sometimes we get there when things go so badly and stuff. You say, man, why am I here? But that's just a little taste. But people are really mentally depressed, and they have some I like to say undiagnosed issues and everything. There's a little deeper than mine. See, sometimes ours can be like pain from a loved one. Like my mother one time, she disciplined me and stuff for something I didn't do. I'm like, why you doing that to me? You know, I don't want to be here no more. And that's it's a selfish act. But that's why I say I can relate to a lot of things people are dealing with. If I sit there and talk to you and try to analyze some things that you're going through, and sometimes God give me a little things, Haley, just it says right here, Haley, or just say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes saying nothing is basically sometimes saying a lot. You know, a loved one, it's hard, man. It's very hard. But you do have the power. The tongue is very, very powerful. Words can uplift you, and words can bury you. So Amber, I know you are a wise young woman. Here you are, your father, right? I'm coming to say, Amber, you know what, Amber? I'm tired, baby. You know, I'm tired of going to work every day, struggling and when I'm not making ends meet. When I come home, I got enough food just to feed y'all and stuff, you know, and watch y'all eat, and I'm hungry too. I know I want to eat too. You know, I feel. What would you say to me, Amber? Daddy, don't do it, Dad. Don't do it. What would you say?
Hey. I'm gonna just tell you like the Lord told them in the Bible, go lay down.
Go lay down what?
And get some rest.
How much rest?
I don't know. I ain't get that far.
So you didn't get that far, but you didn't tell me much. I might lay down for real, huh? But no, but I understand though. See, what I'm trying to tell you, people, for those who are dealing with certain issues and stuff, you have loved ones that are going through some things and stuff. Sometimes if you feel that it's something that you can't handle, like you said, I would say you call that number and get to some help, some professional help. But we all have I believe we all have the capability to save people from drowning. You know, it's tough. It's a tough lesson to drown on dry land, isn't it? Who's saying?
I ain't never heard that.
What's that? Okay. Drown on dry land. Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, sometimes we talk like you don't be listening. Now, Amber, tell me, Amber. So you know that depression is real. Have you ever been depressed?
Yes.
So what do you do?
I mean, at one point, I did want to take myself out, but I think that was around the time I told Mom, and she told me to call on God, and that was around the time I felt very close to God. And I wrote things out. I said things in prayer. I had moments where I cut everything off and I just meditated on the Word of God. And I wasn't feeling those feelings anymore.
So are you still close to God?
I will say I sidetracked a lot. So I'm trying to get back in His good graces.
So basically you're human then. So everything you just said is what I said, wasn't it? Sometimes you have those moments when things are not going right in your life. You feel like you don't want to be here no more. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. People see. What if it's about telling the unfiltered truth? You know what I'm saying? Because people say, "No, I ain't never thought that way." You that was a lie, and you are too. See, my thing is though. But what if I told you, Amber, that everybody have some of those same thoughts? But what if I told you, Amber, that just because you have those thoughts on me, you're gonna do harm to yourself? But what if I told you, Amber, like you said, if you go seek God's help, He will pull you through what you're going through? What if I told you, Amber, that no matter what you're going through, it's going to be okay? I can guarantee you that. But what if I told you, if you just believe in yourself and let God guide your footsteps, everything will be okay? See, that's why I say life has a lot of what, Amber? What ifs? What if you wasn't there for your person who was going through what they were going through? Would they taken their own life? Would they done something that they later on regretting? You know, I got people that in certain professions and everything, right? People want to go and do body harm to themselves, right? Then they change their mind at the last second. Now their whole face is deformed. So you change. See, in that moment, you think that's the right thing to do, but it's been the wrong thing. You change your mind in a split second. Now your face is deformed. Now you're gonna live like that for the rest of your life. You know, and I've always said that you see yourself how you are. People see you sometimes how they see you, how they want you to be. But you are who you are, and own you, and be the best version of yourself. So Amber, here you are, your daddy. I'm going through something right now, Amber, and Amber, I'm coming to you, Amber. I don't Amber,
Do you got it?
I got what?
You look like you was stuck on the same line.
Who you talking to me?
Yeah.
Somebody behind me.
Somebody behind you need to anoint this room.
Amber, everybody kind of pause a bit. And what if I'm going, you know what I'm saying? What would you do, Amber, if I came to you and said, baby girl, I'm struggling. I'm struggling with a lot of things dealing with life right now. I know you want to talk to me, but I don't feel like talking to you, you know. Mm-hmm. If you don't mind, before I say anything that might hurt your feelings, can you just leave me alone? Can you go in there and give me some the pill bottle, all them pill bottles and stuff, and bring them to me? What would you say? What? Whatever.
Why would I help you?
I'm just throwing things out there, man. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing things out there. You know, what would you say if you feel it? Could you see in my eyes that I'm hurting, that I'm depressed, I'm struggling with something? Could you help Daddy out, Amber? Huh? Would you come in there and just snap out of it, Daddy? Would you smack me like that, Amber?
No.
Really?
I think that's insensitive.
What?
That's insensitive.
But I might need to be smacked back to reality.
I mean, probably, but I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. You really? Would you want to do it?
No.
You ever thought about slapping me?
No, because, like, I don't think that would be the first thing that comes to my mind, especially from the people that I love. I don't think that would be the first thing.
Okay, I'm just asking a question. So how would you help me out of my slump?
I don't know, because I personally feel like if you said that, I would be in shock. And I feel like my mind would be going at a very fast pace because it's like, how did you get here? What do I do? You're the only dad I have, so I would not know how to go about that.
Really, you believe that?
Yes, I believe.
But what if I told you? I mean, you doubted yourself when you should be doubting yourself. I'm gonna give you a good example now. I'm not gonna talk about depression, but you recall when your mother was going through what she was going through. She had was it she went to diabetic coma or something? Mm-hmm. Glucose was over 1,000. You didn't panic then?
Yeah, because that wasn't like an on purpose thing.
No, it ain't no on purpose. You think me having mental depression is on purpose?
I mean,
I want hummus on purpose. What I'm saying, people a lot of times people doubt themselves, but you saw what she was acting. What she actually acted abnormal, right? What she doing wasn't normal. She's talking outside of her head, right?
Yeah.
You just said, well, let me see where I'm. No, you start making phone calls. You start being proactive, and that will save your mother's life. So I believe if I was to have a setback and fall back to one of the stages of depression, want to do harm to myself, I believe you would step up and do what you thought that needed to be done. That's to keep me from doing bodily harm to myself. That's what I believe.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Probably.
I mean, yeah.
You know what? I tell you what, then. This is what we're gonna do, people. I'm just saying something, people. Now, don't take it personal. Now, Amber didn't react right. Now, here I am now. I'm getting ready to do my eulogy. Now she getting ready to view my body. Don't say, don't look at me like that.
What?
I just play. No, I'm just saying. I'm looking at you like, don't look at me like that, because you could save me. I shouldn't be right here. That's all I'm saying.
Daddy.
But no, like I said, Amber, sometimes, Amber, you don't have time to respond. You got to react on certain things that are going on. And I know for a fact that you have those capabilities to react versus respond. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm giving you your flowers while you're still here. I know what you can do. Because with those kids, you do it all the time with those autistic kids, they love somebody like you. God, I listen you tell your stories and everything. It's someone you say you don't want to be, but God put you where you need to be, not where you want to be. You know, that's all I'm saying, baby. You know, our job here is to give people hope. You know, if you go through life, man, being a servant, you will always have a job, because everybody gonna need some help. That's why I look at my life. You know, everything that I have, you know for a fact, it don't belong to me. If I can help you, I'm gonna help you. You know, we got a whole sandwich. For that day you're hungry, we'll be half and half, be 50-50, till we get to that next meal. That's how it's supposed to be. So, Amber, with that being said, Amber, give the people some hope about mental depression. If you need to step in and save somebody's life, like they daddy, like Lee Craft. Huh?
Okay. The best advice that I can give is one of my favorite scriptures, which is 1 Peter 5, verse 7, where it talks about putting all your worries to God because He cares for you. So, give everything to the Lord. Yes.
Okay. I like that. So you believe in, you know what? Powerful words, baby. Would you put your hands on a person while you reading the scripture to them? You gonna touch them? Touch me and say that Peter stuff. Go ahead, tell me.
Yeah, Peter stuff.
No. 1 Peter in the Bible. Tell me and say 1 Peter. Oh, go ahead. Tell me. Tell him. I'm gonna do harm myself. Go ahead. I'm gonna do harm myself. And I want to take myself out.
I can't even remember the scripture that well right now.
What?
But that's the gist of it.
I tell you what. But tell you doing something crazy. Now I'm gonna give you a scripture. Go ahead. What's wrong with you? No, Emma, Jesus said gonna be okay. Come back, baby. Come back.
Okay.
It is. I mean, that's Wizard of Oz, ain't it? No, Wizard of Oz. It is. You know, no, but like I said though, I do believe though, in that time of moment, whenever something was to happen, I do believe that God gonna give you the right words to say and the right things to do. That's what I believe. So, is there anything else you want to tell the listeners about depression?
Don't take yourself out.
That it?
I mean, yeah. I don't want to scare nobody, but I just say personally, think it through. Go to God about it, because we all have to face judgment one day, and you don't want Him to say those very words to you, to where you're not with Him, you're far from Him.
What words He gonna say to you? What words He gonna say to you?
Say to who?
What words God gonna say to you?
He ain't saying nothing to me besides come in.
Okay. So that's it?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, I want to tell y'all, Amber, thank you again for coming on the show, Medical Monday. And like I said, it's hard to get to hear people, like I said, because my daughters, they something else. They just want to look like me, you know, and isn't she beautiful? Isn't she lovely? But like I said, people, hey, Amber, thank you for coming on the show. I thank God for you every day because you have a heart of gold. So with that being said, Lee Craft, this is my podcast. But if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation,
you got to have real.
That's what I'm talking about. You got to have real people if you want to have a real conversation. Have a blessed day, and please find time and make time to tell God thank you. Thank you, Amber.
You're welcome.